Welcome to the Iraqi Dinar Update channel, your trusted source for the latest news, analysis, and insights on the Iraqi dinar. We provide up-to-date information on exchange rates, economic developments, and key financial trends affecting Iraq's currency. Whether you're an investor, trader, or simply keeping an eye on the market, our channel delivers accurate reports, expert opinions, and government policy updates to keep you informed. Stay tuned for real-time updates and in-depth discussions on the future of the Iraqi dinar. Iraq is currently facing a significant economic dilemma, and one of the major discussions surrounding its future financial landscape involves the currency's revaluation, particularly in the context of the country's monetary policies and potential plans for digital currency. The issue of digital currency in Iraq has become a hot topic, but there's much more beneath the surface when it comes to how Iraq's economy and currency will evolve. One of the main obstacles to this transition is the existing crisis of confidence in the country's financial systems, particularly with regard to the value of the Iraqi dinar. This lack of trust, rooted in years of political instability, economic sanctions, and currency fluctuations, presents one of the largest barriers to any meaningful change. The evolution of Iraq's currency is the anticipated project to delete the zeros, a plan that has been in the works for years. Before delving into the specifics of this plan, it's essential to understand the context of Iraq's economic environment and how the Iraqi dinar, IQD, has evolved over time. Historically, the dinar has faced enormous devaluation, particularly in the aftermath of the 2003 Iraq War, when the country's infrastructure was destroyed and its economy destabilized. The Iraqi government, under the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, has since been trying to manage the dinar's value by implementing a series of monetary policies designed to stabilize the currency. Despite these efforts, Iraq has struggled with a significant lack of investor confidence, high inflation, and a volatile currency that has left the local economy in a state of flux. As such, the idea of revaluing the dinar has long been a subject of discussion, but it is not something that can happen overnight. For many years, speculators and analysts have talked about the potential for the dinar to revalue, RV, or to increase in value against other global currencies. This revaluation is seen as a critical event for Iraq, as it could unlock greater access to international financial markets, ease inflationary pressures, and provide a much-needed boost to the economy. However, there are significant hurdles that need to be overcome before this can happen. These include the stabilization of Iraq's political situation, the implementation of effective economic reforms, and the restoration of confidence in the dinar itself. As much as the idea of a revaluation sounds enticing, it will not take place until these fundamental issues are addressed. One of the key players in this process is the Central Bank of Iraq. The CBI has been actively involved in stabilizing the dinar, and it is heavily involved in the planning for Iraq's future currency reform initiatives. According to an inside source close to the CBI, there are plans to implement a project to delete the zeros, which is designed to streamline the currency and eliminate some of the zeros attached to the dinar notes. Currently, the Iraqi dinar notes feature denominations with 3 zeros attached to them, such as the 25,000 dinar note. This high denomination creates inefficiencies in daily transactions, as people need to carry around large amounts of currency for even relatively small purchases. The Delete the Zeros project would involve issuing new currency notes with lower denominations, essentially replacing the old ones with a more practical and efficient currency system. However, the real question that many people are asking is when this project will take place. The timeline for the project to delete the zeros has been a source of speculation for years, with some believing that it will happen once the dinar's value is re-established through an official revaluation. The truth is, the revaluation of the dinar is an essential precursor to this project, but it is not the only factor at play. The government and the Central Bank of Iraq are well aware that the currency reform cannot happen until there is a sufficient level of confidence in the Iraqi dinar and the broader economy. Without this confidence, any attempt to revalue the currency could fail, leading to further economic instability and loss of trust. Interestingly, the CBI has indicated that the project to delete the zeros is indeed planned and will take place, but the timing is contingent on other factors, including Iraq's broader economic recovery and stabilization. In particular, the revaluation of the dinar is seen as a prerequisite for this project, and it is clear that the CBI is working behind the scenes to prepare for this shift. The CBI contact who shared this information has emphasized that digital currency is not the immediate focus, but rather that it will come later, once the Iraqi economy and financial systems are fully reinstated. Digital currency represents the future of global finance, and Iraq is keenly aware of the benefits that such a system could bring. However, before digital currency can be introduced, the country must first address the existing economic issues and restore confidence in its traditional monetary systems. While these advantages are undoubtedly appealing, Iraq's current economic situation does not yet allow for the immediate launch of a digital currency. While the digital currency discussions remain a long-term vision for Iraq, the immediate priority is the revaluation of the dinar. This revaluation will pave the way for further economic reforms, which could eventually include the introduction of digital currency. The CBI, alongside other government institutions, is closely monitoring the situation and working to create the right conditions for the dinar to revalue. Once this occurs, Iraq will be in a much stronger position to consider digital currency as part of its financial future. In conclusion, Iraq's current economic challenges are significant, but there is a clear path forward. The project to delete the zeros is planned and will happen, but only once the dinar has been revalued. This revaluation is the key to unlocking Iraq's potential for currency reform and modernization. Digital currency is an exciting prospect for the future, but it will come later, once Iraq has stabilized its economy, restored confidence in its currency, and put the necessary reforms in place. For now, the focus remains on the revaluation of the dinar, which will serve as the foundation for any future changes in Iraq's monetary system. Until that happens, Iraq's financial future will remain uncertain, but the roadmap for a more secure and modern currency system is slowly but surely taking shape. Thank you for tuning in to the Iraqi Dinar Update channel. We appreciate your support and engagement as we continue to bring you the latest news, analysis, and updates on the Iraqi dinar. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. Stay connected with us for real-time insights, expert discussions, and market trends. Until next time, stay informed and keep watching for the latest on the Iraqi dinar. See you in the next update.